Good evening. Welcome to those of you that are watching live and anybody that's here as a video. The transmission has the same power, the same energy. You receive the same benefits. And I will timestamp where I start the instructions. And if you're a returning viewer, in other words, you can do this more than once. I'll do a second timestamp of when the actual meditation begins. So there's a little bit of instruction for the newer people. So I see people are getting on. So happy oh, here's my glasses. Happy fall equinox just a few hours away. So let's see. We have Tom Cassidy, welcome, and Jody, hi, and hi Doreen and Stacy, hi. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Hi Suzette. And oh, the list is getting longer. Hi, Laura. Hi, Angie, Mr. Floyd, and Sarah. What's up, Star Family? Well, we're up. We're here. We're happy. We're healthy. We're going to get through these challenging times, and we're going to come into some really amazing times very soon. So hang in there, everybody. The star beings are working with us, the archangels are working with us. We've got a lot of help, a lot of support as the balance of energy shifts here on planet Earth. And the solstice is really all about the balance, right? So it's a very succinct time to really be working on this stuff because the power of balance on planet Earth is shifting. And this may more resonate with people in the southern hemisphere because there's a lot of, I don't even like using the word darkness to describe negativity, but for lack of a better word, there's a lot of darkness in the world and we're kind of coming into more light basically. But so in the southern hemisphere, what's happening is you're coming out of your dark season and going to your light season, while the rest of us here up north are coming away from the light season and going into the dark season. But during the dark season, that's when the inner light shines brighter. That's when we go within and we start to process what's been going on in our lives and start to process all the spiritual lessons and all that we've been learning. And you know what's going on out in the world, it's terrible, it's horrible, a lot of people are suffering, but it's also our learning, our growth, and our spiritual awakening is all happening in a response to this, or maybe that what's going on in the world is a response to the shift that's happening in the human collective consciousness. But either way, that's what's happening. So 2:50 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, so that's what I said. It's just a few hours away. So thank you for that. Hello, Roseanne and Claire. Welcome. And the people that just jumped on. And so that's basically it. So I give the live people just a moment or two. That's why I'm saying hellos and everything and drinking some water. And yeah, the quality of the image. I don't know why it's blinking. The lights sure aren't blinking. But anyway, maybe that's spirit. All right. But anyway, my camera app is down for till whenever. So I'm going to be using the camera on my computer, and it's a 2020 Airbook Mac that still, for whatever reason, has the same camera that they had in 2011. So the lights are pretty bright, so I look pretty clear. So anyway, that's good. Oh, and yeah, your lights are blinking too. All right. Now, yeah. So I know Doreen and people down in the Carolinas are bracing for a possible hurricane, Ophelia. Um, and up here in the north. And my birthday's on Sunday, so I'm gonna, Ophelia's coming to celebrate my birthday with me. Yay! But it'll be more of an extra tropical rainstorm by the time he gets here. So anyhow, so the agenda for tonight, we're gonna be calling on the master teachers. For those that are new and don't know that, that's the group of energies or interdimensional beings that work with me and other channels here on Earth. And they are attracted to planet Earth right now because they see that we are going through the transition of the more primitive human to the more enlightened human. So it's really again, I use the Star Trek analogy as coming into warp speed, but it's really coming to interdimensionality. And we're learning how to travel at great distances with our minds and with our intentions. So there's a lot that's going on. We're awakening as a species. And those of you that are here that have been on an awakening process, even if it's fairly recent, you're still one of the forerunners. And in the messages that I got from the master teachers, by the way, yesterday we released the 2023 psychic forecast and the messages from the master teachers for autumn 2023. So that's available on the channel. That'll be pinned on the comments. So if you want to catch up on what's going on, but basically what they described is, this is going to be the start of the next spike of awakening. They were seeing like in the next, I don't know what timeline, in the next year or so, 1 to 3% of humans awakening. And that's huge. That's a lot of people. Even if there's really only 500 million people on the planet, as the master teachers have told us, rather than 6.5 billion or 7 billion. The rest are like background people, I guess, or people that are not like of the same ilk as the 500 million. But and anyway, even like 1% of 500 million, it's a lot of people awakening. And the more people that awaken, the more that's part of collective consciousness. And due to the butterfly effect, or the way the collective consciousness works, like the 100th monkey experiment, it helps everybody to awaken. So that's like the wave that's coming in. So, the powers that be that want to prevent the awakening, that's waged a war on spirituality for a good while, but they've ramped it up. The powers of greed, control, and all that kind of good stuff. They can build dunes to stop normal waves, but they can't stop a tsunami. And that's really what's happening. It's just coming too fast and too hard. And we are going to come into that golden age that we've heard about through revelations in the Bible, to Nostradamus, to Edgar Cayce, to the Hopi prophecies, the Mayan prophecies. So all these ancient peoples have been telling us the same things about this time. And it's the same message. Even though it's hard and it may get harder, it's leading into a really beautiful time in human evolution. So that's the message for the day. And thank you, Tara. Did I call you Tom earlier? If I did, I apologize. I think I did, so sorry about that. Hi, Tara. Chris, and hi, Chris again, and hi, Claire again. And good. It's 8:00 on a Friday, here in the East Coast. I don't expect there to be a lot of live people. We're only at 26 right now, so a lot of people are going to catch this as a video. And like I said, it has the same power. So let me get down to the nitty gritty of what we're doing, and let's just do it. And basically what they want to do is help to reset our energy fields during this time of perfect balance. So there's a stillness that happens on the 2 equinoxes where there's the perfect balance between night and day. And during those moments of stillness, and that will extend 72 hours or so before and after, by the way, but it really peaks right on the equinox. So when that's happening, in that moment of stillness, we can access spirit. We can expand into spirit more easily, and we can make more energetic shifts for ourselves. And here on the northern hemisphere, it's shifting into the dark. So again, when we go into the dark season, the inner light shines brighter, and we can go within and uncover more of the shadows and do more healing work and more release work. And we do that through embracing the shadows, not trying to get rid of them, but actually embracing them. Give your shadows a great big hug. They're your greatest teachers in the end. And when you've learned the lesson, guess what? They're no longer shadows. They're just part of your power. They're part of your energy. They're part of your totality, basically. They're only shadows when they're hidden. And so again, I don't want to talk too much about shadow work and shadow integration, but that's a big part of things also. And so that's part of the energy. So it's the stillness where we can really access spirit. We can really go into a higher dimensional realities more easily. We can travel through the dimensions more easily during that time, during these times. And there's other portals during the year also. There's the Samhain portal, around Halloween, which is a very good time for mediumship. There's the 11/11 portal. There's the 8/8 portal. So, different times of the year, we enter different energetic portals, and they all have their own uniqueness. But the equinox portals are very good for, again, finding that inner balance. And then through that, we can understand. So the master teachers will work with us with frequency. So what they do is, when I'm leading the meditation here, they're activating my fields. And the more present you can stay in the meditation, the more they're going to be able to access your field. So what they describe is that they send spirits to everybody, guides to everybody, because they're a collective of many beings. So one or more of the master teachers will come to you and work with you directly on your own individual process. But at the same time, they're using me as the conduit. So they're working on all of us through me. So again, the more present that you are and the more relaxed you are, the more they're able to access your field. So the idea is, we want the energy to flow through us. That's going to help to reset our nervous system, to reset our meridians, to reset our energetic fields for higher frequencies, for higher consciousness, to be able to withstand all the pressures that are going on in society that are increasing, as well as to get that download or get that upgrade that the fall equinox or spring equinox in the southern hemisphere 2023 has to offer us. So that's basically that. So I guess you guys are, Claire, you're talking about the hurricane, I guess, or it's not a hurricane yet. It's a tropical storm. I think it's going to hit as a hurricane. At least that was my prediction. We'll see if it comes true. All right, then. So I think it's time to begin. So we're going to do that. I do not need my glasses. So the idea is to get very relaxed now and just start to tune into your breathing for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Oh, by the way, I just looked at my notes. Okay. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, from Emerald Isle in Ireland, which is a power spot, we have Elaine Malloy, who's a very powerful healer and teacher. In fact, she's Heather Istara's main teacher right now. And if you know Heather, she's a really amazing healer. She does a lot of teaching. She teaches healers also. So we're very blessed to have her, especially coming from Ireland. And she's going to do an equinox transmission for us tomorrow. It's 11 a.m. here. That'll be 4 p.m. in Ireland. And of course, 11 a.m. is a little bit early on the West Coast, but get up early or catch it on replay, one or the other. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys so that you know that that's happening as well. I think it's going to be a good yin to this yang, or a good yang to this yin. I think it's going to be very, very complementary, because the way it just all fell into place was just amazing. And I'll just say this briefly, and then we'll get into the transmission, because it's a cool story. And it's like either Wednesday or Thursday, I got a telepathic message. I just saw Elaine in my mind, and I got a telepathic message, invite her onto the channel. I wasn't necessarily thinking of the equinox, just invite her on the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you very much. So back to the story. So anyway, her energy came to me, and so I texted her. I said, "Hey, you haven't been on for a while. Do you want to come on?" So the first thing she said is like, "That's funny, because just a few minutes ago, I was thinking about, ask you to do something on the channel." So, we're those of us that are connected, we pick up on each other's thoughts and energies. Frankly, I think the advent of telephones kind of made our brains a little bit weaker, because the ancients were communicating like that telepathically all the time, and we can still do that. But anyway, that's how that came about, and one thing led to another. So anyway, promise we're going to start now. So let's get nice and relaxed and just tune into your breathing for a moment. Yeah, I definitely feel the energies are here. So there may be some toning and light language. Light language is basically you're from different extraterrestrial origins. And I do believe we get a lot of our ancient languages through light language, like Sanskrit and Hebrew, and those languages that are known to have vibrational qualities. So anyway, we may do that, but the master teachers have been telling me to focus more on the frequency, not so much on the toning and the sound, as I tend to do that. So yeah, they like to work with me and teach me also, so I'm a better channel and a better transmitter of their frequencies. So get nice and relaxed. Yeah, when my hands come up, that means they're here already. Yes, yes. Please, please, please allow us to lead this rather than you, Adam. We are with you. We love you. And yes, relax those shoulders. Feel the presence of us around you. And just imagine or visualize that everything is just pure black, just pure darkness. As you relax, tune into your breathing. Breathe, inhaling love, light, exhaling, releasing tensions. Feel your body to relax, but feel yourselves cloaked in this iridescent black, this complete absence of light. This is your cloak. This is your, shall we say, cloak of healing, cloak of invisibility that connects you back to your source. For your source, your God, is not white light, it's the void, it's the blackness, because out of the blackness, out of the dark, was born the physical universe in a burst of light, a burst of energy. So understand, you can find the darkness in the light, you can find the light in the darkness, because both exist in perfect balance. As you come into your very sacred equinox season, you can appreciate this balance more. But for now, just feel peaceful night of a starless sky that's pure black. This channel that we work through presently is a medium, as you know. And one of the exercises to develop mediumship, especially what's called physical mediumship, is sitting in the closet, sitting in a space that is completely dark. There's no senses, so there's sensory deprivation, but it is a contained field. So within the closet, no energy escapes, so the energy of the medium gets stronger and stronger, and it's through this energy that the spirits are able to create physical phenomena like moving objects, creating paintings, all this stuff. So it's through that connection with the void and the perfect darkness that you find your light, you find your power, you find your purpose, you find your divinity. Relax and breathe. We are raising the frequencies. And as was explained before we were allowed to talk, as it were, this is a reset, readjusting, realigning your energetic systems and fields, allowing your structures, as it were, your subatomic structures that affect your cellular structures to become more crystalline in nature. And some of your teachers talk about this time of going from carbon-based to crystal-based or silicon-based. And we wish to say that's only a half truth. You can kind of look at it more like this, that you are carbon-based physical beings. That's not going to change. However, Carbon can exist as graphite or it can exist as diamonds. How does graphite turn into diamonds? It's through being in the darkness of Mother Earth where there's absolutely no light and there's pressure exerted upon it from the earth herself. The darkness is your friend. Those that tell you to be afraid of the dark, or those that are afraid of the dark, they are really afraid of the light, because that's where it came from. Remember this. We are raising the frequencies. Relax, breathe, allow. Feel the energy flow. Just allow it to flow through you easily and effortlessly. There's going to be some subatomic and cellular rearrangement as your energetic fields become realigned in this transmission frequency. As you embrace the dark, embrace the night, embrace the black, you're half light also. That light shines brighter and clearer and crisper. In this moment of pure void, your inner self becomes revealed. Your life purpose on New Earth becomes revealed. Your other incarnations, your interdimensional natures become revealed. But you cannot think about it. You just have to experience the energies, the flows, and that part of you that is not your brain or even your mind, but is rather will, is rather universal mind, can understand this. That is until you try to engage your smaller, less significant personal minds. Then that understanding goes away. The idea now in this equinox portal is to expand your awareness. When you're in the space of absence of light, you are everywhere. And your consciousness can be transferred anywhere. You can go to the moon, you can go to the sun, you can go and be another person. In a way, quite literally, you can experience what others experience, not, of course, in an invasive way or invading someone's privacy. It's more of a spiritual knowing and understanding. For you are the other person is you. What you do to the other person, you do to yourself. There is no separation. Everybody is an individual, unique emanation of the one divine source. We are of the same source as you. You are the master teachers. We are you. And in this energy, in this complete envelope of blackness, you understand that interdimensional nature. And you start to become aware of what you are doing in different realities and seeing or sensing the parallels of what's happening in this reality. Now that we are together in this place of complete absence of light, complete absence of physical energy, complete absence of awareness, is when we truly become aware, it's when we truly become the light. And this is the lesson, especially those in the north half of your planet that are going into that dark season. Do not be afraid. We are raising the frequencies. Relax, allow, and breathe. Sikupate yamatolo la hinga yote te beyi pisota hinga hena cholele hapeko tupe nyamakanga ya he didi yamaha kuditi chobate de binyamanoko sumene he hamaha on chija akako nini apa heto Shadon na ya na 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 ya yo yo ya ni ya ma ya mo ya na ka do be ni ya mo ni si la ma shu si sha pu shi me ne ko na ya ne bidi ya mo na na ya hi me ya ai yo na 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 Relax, breathe aloud. You're transmitting through light language, a language that your soul understands, to, shall we say, give your body and your conscious self permission to open up and allow these frequencies to work with you. Or in other words, it is helping you to, how do we explain this in language, which is not our forte, being interdimensional, but allowing you to allow yourself to change at this time, to raise your frequencies and to allow your vibrational fields to adapt, adjust, and shift in order to assimilate this new reality that you are stepping into at this time, this new level of awakening and understanding, growth and empowerment you are experiencing. Relax, breathe aloud. Feel your root center opening, your sacral, your heart and solar plexus opening, throat, third eye and crown opening, your higher chakras opening, and allow this new energy. And start to feel like you are moving now in this world of utter darkness. There's no reference points here. There's no up or down, left or right. It's just darkness, just absence of everything. You start to become aware of a distant light now. You start to accelerate, move faster and faster, faster and faster towards this light. It's brighter and brighter, brighter. Feeling yourself move. And you're in the light. You've come down the cosmic birth canal. And you're now reborn. You are a baby. Starting to feel and sense your new energetic world just as an infant starts to explore her or his immediate environment. And as they get used to that, then they start to expand their reach. They begin to crawl and expand their immediate environment. This is where you are as a collective. And we say collect, we mean the collective of those that are in an awakening process in this life, that are ready to make the split into new earth as your reality divides, shall we say, and becomes two. And those that we shall say are left behind that are not ready, they will have their chance at another time to join you. As these two realities are two parts of the same whole. Interdimensional, interconnected. We are raising the frequencies. Allow, breathe. To take on. Bringing the frequencies up and up. Just as the newborn baby begins to explore the mother's body, roots to find the food source, the new food source, you are discovering the new vibrational world that you are entering into. It's not a new world, of course. It's just one that you've been closed off to, but you've been born from the safety, shall we say, of the illusion of being physical, the safety of the mother's womb, if you will, into the big wide world that may seem cold and scary at first until it becomes home. You enter a new frequency now. In this perfect time, a perfect balance. Relax, breathe. We are continuing to bring the frequencies up. And we keep saying this because you are part of this. You are also channeling these energies. We'll just say in a simplistic way, this helps to keep you up to speed, as it were. These energies, we are assisting in balancing your energy fields, creating the perfect equilibrium for your quantum leap, your next level of ascension. It's right around the corner. Balancing the physical, balancing the fluids of the body, the electricity of the body, balancing that with the electricity of the frequencies around you. Balancing the wave and particle, as you are both energy and matter. Assisting in creating balance from within to help you to create a more healthy, balanced life in your earth walk, in your lessons and learning of your physical reality. Raising the frequencies yet again to a new octave. A frequency many of you have not experienced up till now. It's a triangular frequency, a pyramid, a merkaba frequency. And we understand that Some of you are already experiencing the feeling of sitting inside the pyramid. Okay, we are complete. We are completing this transmission for this time. What we need to do, stay relaxed, stay present in your breath and environment. Don't move yet. We are slowly decreasing the flows through you at this time. Slowly. And assisting in bringing your energies from the upper chakras into the lower chakras now, into your sacral chakra particularly, which is the root of your emotional body, which is really, in essence, a root chakra unto itself. But this includes the physical root chakra and your earth star chakra beneath your feet. So feel the energies just continuing to slowly diminish, feeling your center point or your assemblage point from which you perceive reality to also drop down into your lower chakras, into your root, feeling your legs, feeling the roots into the earth. Send so much love and prayers into your Mother Earth. She's also in an ascension. She is also conscious. So as we are bringing the energies down and decreasing the flows, this is our opportunity to put our prayers and to send our energy and our love and to send this benefits of this transmission so Mother Earth and all of her children may benefit. So the plants, the animals may benefit, so that your world leaders may benefit and open up to their higher selves to start to direct movements on your planet from a place of compassion rather a place of separation from source and spirit and soul. And that is when the whole paradigm of greed and power over really emanates from. And we love you. We thank you. We are the master teachers. We are complete. And start to deepen your breathing. Open your eyes when you are ready. And how are you guys doing? And since there's a delay and you're coming out of this, I'll remind you again that 2023 predictions and the channeling and automatic writing from the master teachers is in a video that we released yesterday. And it's a pretty detailed forecast. So, maybe you grab something to drink. It's about 25 minutes or so. And yeah, there's I did some automatic writing, so there's really beautiful messages there. And again, it's not doom and gloom. It's challenging, but it's a process. And thank you, all of you, and I'm thanking myself too, for volunteering to be here during this very, what's the right word? There's a word I can't think. I'm still kind of out there, honestly. Unparalleled times. That modern human has not experienced. There's no records in history. You've got to go back more than 14,000 years, and probably closer to 50 or 100,000 years to find a time where where this happened before. You know, human evolution is circular, it's cyclical, it's not linear. So humans have gotten very, very advanced and couldn't handle it and had to go back. But this is the time where we've had all these cycles of incarnations where we've experienced all of this, that we have the wisdom to go to the next level now. Unprecedented. Thank you. I was looking for that word. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot. Yes. You're welcome, Tara. And your hands are on fire. So a lot of people were getting heat from this. Okay. That's interesting. You're welcome, Bonnie. You're welcome, everybody. And thank you, Chris. So that video is available. And tomorrow, 11 a.m., Elaine Malloy, very powerful healer from Ireland who lives in the States, but she's in Ireland now, is going to do a transmission from a portal on Emerald Isle in Ireland. So that's going to be really powerful. 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And all right, so I think you guys have, thank you for the comments and everything. So I think the general consensus about you guys are feeling a lot of heat, so and a lot of energy. And the Mr. Floyd saying, "Thank you, Adam. It blows my mind that I'm a forerunner in the awakening. My left hand is on fire." Oh, all right. So you know what? This is telling me that part of the transmission was opening us up as healers also. So I think, I think that's part of it. And again, it's, I feel like the master teacher's in here saying that's just a part of it. This is just part of the physiological reactions you're feeling from all this energy traveling through you, like coursing through you. There was very high frequencies that we were working with tonight. And you're going to feel this. Drink lots of water, do lots of quiet meditation, and that's basically what I have. So yeah, and safety from the storm, everybody, from Ophelia. I think of the band, with their song Ophelia, with that name. So very, very good. I'm going to get a hurricane for my birthday. So for me, because it's happening on my 65th birthday, I might add, this to me is a huge cleansing, a huge blessing that I'm going to get with all this water that's going to come in. All righty then, I think we're going to sign off. And the information is going to be on the pinned comment for the video and anything else that I think of to add, and also the link to Elaine's transmission. In fact, I have a little bit of work to do because I want to get this up on the community board also for people. All right. And I'll have the link posted too. I created this event late, so on my post I didn't have the link, but you guys figured it out just fine. Bye everybody. Bye, Tara. Love you all.